Good morning. I hope everyone can hear me. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm deeply honored to be here with you all at such an excellent forum, and I'm very grateful to our hosts. I appreciate JC's kind introduction. I'm very grateful to our hosts, both Congressman Pittenger and to our hosts in this country, Fabiola and everyone, for making it possible. So today I want to address a pressing issue that defines the free world's future, civilization's future, and that is the vital importance of securing critical minerals and how we can deploy those assets. These resources, lithium, cobalt, rare earth elements, and others, are the foundation of our technological innovation, national defense, and economic prosperity. Yet the United States, and indeed the free world, face a stark vulnerability. We rely on foreign sources, particularly China, for over 70% of our rare earth elements and many other critical minerals, and for almost all of the refining of those resources. This dependency in many ways threatens our sovereignty, our security, and our economic fortitude. By embracing economic statecraft, we can secure these vital resources through bold strategic deal-making, ensuring that the free world and the United States remain the world's leading power. Let's begin with why critical minerals are so essential. They're not just raw materials, they are the lifeblood of our modern economy and defense systems. Lithium, for instance, fuels the batteries in EVs and smartphones. Cobalt strengthens the alloys in our jet engines. REEs power everything from precision-guided munitions to wind turbines to semiconductors driving AI. Without these minerals, our military cannot operate, our industries cannot innovate, and our economy cannot grow. They are, in essence, the key to our national security and tech leadership. This is not just commerce. It is actually far more than that. It is geopolitical alchemy itself, transmuting raw ore into unassailable national security, global security, and economic dominance. The challenge, therefore, has to be clear. The US is almost entirely import-dependent on at least 15 critical minerals, with China controlling over 70% of rare earths and significant portions of lithium and cobalt processing. This reliance creates a dangerous vulnerability for all of us. If a geopolitical rival were to restrict our access to these minerals, our defense systems would falter, our industries would stall, and our economic stability would very much be at risk. I don't mean to be an alarmist here, I'm just trying to face facts. China's dominance in clean energy, controlling over 80% of global solar panel production and much of the battery supply chain, gives it unprecedented leverage. And in today's world, energy and minerals are tools of geopolitical influence, much like oil was in the 20th century. So how do we tackle this challenge? The answer, in some respects, not necessarily all respects, but some respects, lies in economic statecraft, using smart strategic deal-making to advance our interests while prioritizing sovereignty, security, and prosperity. Deal-making is about forging agreements that leverage our economic strength and diplomatic prowess to secure critical minerals without wasteful entanglements. Let me outline some key ways strategic deal-making can help us achieve this goal. First, we must diversify our supply chains through high-impact deals with mineral-rich countries. Instead of depending on any one source, we can negotiate trade agreements, investment partnerships, and joint ventures with countries that are mineral-rich. For example, countries that are major producers of lithium and cobalt, by striking deals with them that incentivize our private investment in these regions through tax breaks, trade incentives, or streamlined regulatory frameworks, we can secure reliable access. These deals reduce our dependence on adversarial nations and create resilient, diversified supply chains that serve our interests. Second, strategic deal-making empowers the United States to control its own destiny. By reducing reliance on foreign imports, we can foster self-sufficiency and build a stronger economy. This starts with unlocking America's own mineral resources, lithium in Nevada, rare earths in California and Wyoming, through deals that bring together government, industry, and investors. Such geopolitical partnerships will be vital. Executive Order number 14241, which was signed this March, calls for increasing domestic production. And deal-making is the key to making this happen. By negotiating private-public partnerships, we can de-risk domestic mining projects, attract capital, and generate high-paying jobs for our workers. These deals ensure that the wealth generated from critical minerals prioritize our businesses and communities. Third, during my leadership of the Millennium Challenge Corporation, which is a federal agency in the United States, we appreciated that deal-making counters the global influence of competitors all over the world. Some of those rivals have spent decades securing control over mineral supply chains through aggressive acquisitions, investments, debt traps, and processing dominance. They've used this control to exert geopolitical pressure, forcing other nations to bend their interests. The United States must respond with a deal-making strategy that outmaneuvers and neutralizes our rivals. By negotiating trade agreements and investment deals with mineral-rich nations or their allies, we can build a network of partners, a concert of nations, if you will, who align with our values. For example, deals with friendly nations to co-develop mineral processing facilities can create a counterweight to the monopoly of adversarial powers. These agreements strengthen our geopolitical leverage, thereby ensuring that global mineral markets serve the free world's and America's interests and not those of our adversaries. Fourth and finally, deal-making is efficient and delivers maximum impact. Strategic agreements, whether trade deals, investment incentives, or public-private partnerships, allow us to achieve our goals without squandering resources or being profligate and wasteful. Every deal must be designed to advance our dominance in critical minerals, fortifying our economic resilience and national defense. By targeting investments in certain key areas like mining infrastructure, workforce training, or cutting-edge processing technologies, we can indeed help maximize returns for taxpayers. This is about negotiating smart, high-impact deals that secure our future while delivering tangible benefits for our people. Let's put this in some context. The global demand for critical minerals is surging, driven by the rise of AI. Data centers powering AI are projected to consume 1/5 of US electricity by 2030, increasing the need for batteries and energy storage systems. We face challenges in securing the raw materials to sustain this growth, and challenges also persist amid AI-driven power demands and data center growth. Without reliable access to critical minerals, our ambitions for energy independence and technological leadership likely will falter. The opportunities are immense. Strategic deal-making can achieve multiple goals, as I've mentioned already, strengthen national security, boost economic competitiveness, and ensure long-term resilience. For example, negotiating deals to expand domestic rare earth production could support our defense industry while creating thousands of jobs in mining and manufacturing. Trade agreements with allied nations could open new markets for our businesses, thereby fostering innovation, growth, and better living conditions, better living standards for our people. And by reducing our reliance on adversarial powers through diversified supply chains, we can shield our economy from external shocks, thereby ensuring that we remain the world's leading power. To turn this vision into reality, we need a coordinated, deal-driven approach. The government should work hand in hand with industry to negotiate agreements that unlock domestic resources and secure international partnerships. This means potentially streamlining regulations to accelerate mining projects, offering incentives to attract private investment, and investing in research to improve mineral processing technologies. We have to have a workforce to meet the demands of this growing industry. And internationally, we could pursue trade deals and agreements that prioritize our companies and align with our strategic goals. They have to be pragmatic, focused, and designed to deliver results. Some may perhaps worry that, about certain considerations here, but economic statecraft, when executed through smart deal-making, is about precision and pragmatism. And we are talking about targeted agreements that deliver clear benefits, jobs, prosperity, and security for the American people. By negotiating with discipline and foresight, we potentially can avoid pitfalls while achieving our clear objectives. To end, it's vital to appreciate that economic statecraft counters the global influence of some of our rivals, which dominate critical mineral supply chains. By fostering judicial alliances with mineral-rich countries or their allies when appropriate, the United States could strengthen its geopolitical leverage, thereby ensuring that global mineral markets align with our interests. Finally, economic statecraft could use attractive, targeted, and high-impact mechanisms to achieve strategic outcomes. This efficient use of taxpayer dollars ensures maximum ROI, thereby advancing American interests without unfortunate entanglements. The United States today stands at a pivotal moment, as does the entire free world on this issue. Critical minerals are more than resources. They are a strategic imperative. By embracing economic statecraft, we can secure these vital materials through deal-making, thereby reducing our vulnerabilities and building a stronger, more prosperous nation and a free world. But this is about taking control of our destiny, free from dependence on adversaries and rivals. This is about creating jobs, strengthening our defenses, and leading the world in innovation. And this excitement builds as we envision a future where our defense arsenal, powered by beneficial technologies and AI, stands impervious to disruption, thereby heralding a new dawn of unchallenged global leadership. This visionary manner of thinking not only dissects the intricacies of economic leverage, but should electrify all those who care about the future of the free world with resurgent and secure hope and promise for what is to come ahead. So I thank you all very much for your attention, and I hope we can go forward in hope. Thank you.